our rune of the day. This one's a favorite. It is Hagalaz. Its translation is hail or hailstone. The divinity, I have to admit, is part of why it's one of my favorites. The divinity is Heimdall, and I cannot help but imagine, why did I have his name until I actually needed to say it? But I'm thinking the black guy from Thor. It's one of those days. Yep. It's Heimdall, but I'm trying to remember the actor's name. If anybody in the comments can give me his name, I can't remember it, but so the letter is H. Turn. There we go. And I do not mean the song from the 60s. The symbol, hailstone. Element is air. The tree is the oak and the yew tree. The plant is bryony. The stone is celestina and rock crystal. The colors are light blue and white, and the animal is the beaver. Hagalaz says, unfortunately, these types of events that we are dealing with have a tendency to repeat themselves with greater and greater severity until your lesson is learned and you break that pattern. Thank you. It's Idris Elba. I knew my kid would come up with it. Fire up your determination and face these challenges head on, knowing they are just stepping stones on the way to your goals. The greater the challenge, the more you gain by getting past it. When it comes to relationships, Hagalaz says it's not a good time for new acquaintances, especially if there is zero confidence in that person's integrity. Another interpretation of this rune is that someone is trying to interfere with your relationship. The threat to your relationship can come from your partner's intrigues. However, it can also come from relatives of one of you who are against your relationship and don't really approve of it. Hagalaz can also symbolize the period of the so-called lapping between you and your partner. It's not clear yet what exactly this result will be. A lot of it depends on the patience and you guys' wisdom. When it comes to work, the Hagalaz rune is interpreted as advice to postpone any and all new plans until a better time. At the moment, you really need to take a step back and do routine stuff or work on an old project. On the one hand, working on something you used to will allow saving time and effort, and on the other, it's not going to require you taking any risky steps. So, basically, Hagalaz is saying, caution. It also represents a deterrent or delaying obstacle, which is surmountable due to perseverance and vigilance. Our key takeaways. The wrath of nature. Oh my gods, do I know that feeling right now? That's what we're dealing with. Destructive, uncontrolled forces, especially the weather. Hello, bomb cyclone. Or within the unconscious. Tempering, testing, trial. Controlled crisis. That sounds like my life in a nutshell. Leading to completion and inner harmony. Sudden loss, an ordeal, destruction, disaster, clearance, testing, and a karmic lesson. And finally, drastic change. Now, the magical uses for Hagalaz are protection, luck, a quick transformation, success in navigating those difficult situations in life, and breaking unhealthy patterns. That's today's rune.